Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Thank you for growing. Thank you for growing. Thank you for growing. Thank you for sowing. Sowing the seeds of love. Spreading love all over the world, all around the world as we grow in God. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I today have been having the hardest time trying to find peace. It's hard to go somewhere where there's no one. It's hard to go and try to find some peace because I have to record outside. I have to have peace, and so I look for peace. I seek peace. Like I told you, I go to the rooftop. I went 6 stories up looking for peace. So I will go and seek peace. It's the peace of God, the joy of God. Because look, I can't let nothing steal my joy. I can't let nothing take my peace. I got to keep going forth in God. I got to keep sowing the seeds of love, keep pressing toward the mark of the high calling of God each and every day, honey. Growing in God for a better way. So I can't let nothing take my joy. I can't let nothing steal it. Man, woman, girl, or boy, nobody, or cat. So I'm gonna tell you something. I do. I love Kyla. But Kyla gonna leave me alone, honey. She said that's her child. That's all she said. Her child. Okay. Well, you need to be down here with your child because your child needs some attention. And I'm not finna be sitting up in no rocking chair, rocking no great big grandbaby, or no kitten, or no cat. You had to come and get your child and sit and be with your child and babysit your child. Watch your child. Don't shut the door on your child and leave your child on me. I'm going to have some peace. One way or another, I'm going to have some peace because, look here, my dear sister, my dear brother, we all need peace. We have to, and really, honestly, it just so happened that I need to go seek the hills anyway. I need to be out for a better way. I can't look to the TV. I can't run and call them up on the telephone. I can't go over there and see what's going on. I got to come over here with God and see what's growing on. I got to keep moving forward in God. See, so it just so happened I don't need to be in the house anyway. Honey, I can't get no peace in there. Somebody always cutting grass. Somebody always playing music. Somebody always doing something. You're going to be here unless it's nighttime. Then then it's peaceful. It's pretty peaceful then. But honey, I have to go find peace. Each and every day, I have to have peace of mind, for a better way. And, I love my baby. I do, but she thinks she want to be grown. Let her, how they get when they get to be teenagers, honey. We can't tell them nothing. She don't believe that I used to be 16 and knew it all. She don't believe that. She just believe I just came here grown. Never had to start off, with my mama, and listening, learning. Experience is the best teacher. That's what mom used to say to me all the time. Experience is the best teacher. And boy, she was not wrong. I'm going to tell you something. I was so in a hurry to get grown and got on my own. And boy, when I got on my own, I was ready to go back home. I'm telling you, it was something. And the life of oppression that led to depression. And that right there. Dealing with this earth on fire, honey. This earth is on fire with hate and evil. But look here come God with the water hose, me with the seeds and the side. Here we growing in God. We gonna rise to our greatness, kings and queens all over the world, carrying forth the dream of genuine equality and righteousness. The great Dr. King, before he was failed by the oppression. The great Dr. King, told us, he said the civil rights movement is not over with. We going on now to genuine equality and righteousness. But no, they wasn't going to hear that. They didn't want to have that. So that was it with that. But I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, Dr. King, we owe you such an honor. We truly do that you gave your life for us. But now, Dr. King, rise we must. And we are. We going to go forth carrying on the dream. God bless you. Thank you, Dr. King, as the souls are not resting. They are with me, honey, pushing on this train. They are the engine that's propelling this movement forward. What you think? You don't think I just sat up and thought of something all by myself, doing this all on my own, honey? The good spirits are rising up. It's God's time now. God is on the move. I can show you some things you wouldn't even believe. Some messages I got from the clouds, honey. When I go look to the hills, what God done told me, what thus said the Lord is gonna be. So see, I can read the messages from the clouds. I can hear from the spirits. Yo, I've been hearing from spirits, but they was evil spirits. Cause I was caught all up in the spiritual warfare in the haunted house. Yo, dealing with the demons and different things, thinking that the evil had the control over me. But lo and behold, God showed me the evil has no control over me except what you allow it to have. So here we go forward in God. So as we go forward in God, we know what we got to do. We got to spread the side. We got to sow to grow. We got to rise up in God like the great mountains that we are. Hand in hand, God done gave us the plan. Here we grow. Let's rise, kings and queens. We carrying forth the dream. Thank you, Dr. King. We carrying forth the dream of the great Dr. King, genuine equality and righteousness. The message is going forth. God's will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. I don't know what you heard. Hey, you over there with that AK-47. Why don't you put that foolishness down and come on over here around here with us? I'm going to show you something. See here, because you about to fall for the setup. You about to get locked up and you just don't even know, son. They going to take you on the run. See, first you're going to do some Fed time. Then you're going to come out of there and do the state time. And by the time you do all of that, it ain't going to be no time. Because you ain't going to have no time to have babies and nothing else that you ever want to do. Your legacy is through. Yo, they going to make sure of that. They going to make sure it's over with. And I'm going to tell you why you taking all them blood pressure pills. I'm going to tell you something. All you got to do is cut down, eliminate the cigarettes. Eliminate them before they eliminate you. Cause see, cigarettes ain't nothing but hate. Putting that in your body. That alcohol too. The alcohol in there working on your system, messing some stuff up, messing up the liver, messing up the kidney. They ain't gonna give you no liver transplant if you on alcohol. What you think? Livers are hard to come by. They ain't gonna just do that. So look, now it's time to wise up. It's time to think. It's time to get up. It's time to grow up. Let's grow, kings and queens. Let's rise. Let's rise to reach our greatness in God all over the world. It's time, honey. It's now God's time. I'm going to tell you something. I'm just a messenger bringing forth the message. I got to be careful how I sow the seeds of love all around where I grow, where I live at. I got to sow the seeds of love, and the folks I come in contact with. See, God done gave me an ear to hear, the wisdom to know the difference, who to speak to and who not to speak to, who to leave alone and who not to leave alone, who may need to hear the word and who may not need to hear the word. See, because sometimes you got to go back. When you're planting stuff, you got to go back and replant it. It ain't put down there quite right. You got to pull it up like a weed. You got to pull it up and dust it off and re-put it back down there. That's what I got to do with some folks, honey. I got to replant some folks, do some reseeding, rewatering, side, put a lot more side and seed down there. I need to sprinkle some love seeds everywhere. See, because God commands from above. God commands us to love. Let me slow down a little bit. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sow some seeds over there in Russia. I'm going to sow some seeds over there in the United States. I'm going to sow some seeds over there in the motherland. I'm going to sow some seeds down there in Japan. I'm going to sow seeds down there where my mind stay on Georgia. I'm going to sow seeds over here all the way to Florida. I'm going to sow seeds back over here in California. I'm going to sow seeds all the way north and South Carolina. Honey, I'm telling you something. I'm on a roll, on fire when it come to God. When it come to my God, because I'm going to tell you something. God's will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. That little mama over there twerking. Little mama, come here and tell you something. God's will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. That ain't in the will of God, honey. I'm going to tell you something. Look, these queens walking around here looking like somebody's dream, and a bad dream, a funky dream, a messed up dream. We got to dress better, queens. We can't with these leggings. Look at these leggings we wearing. We got to wrap up now. We got to wrap up and we got to be dressed up. We got to dress like queens, the queens that we are. We represent. You don't want to be representing somebody messed up dream, somebody thinking thoughts of you and how he can do you. Let's be modest with this. Let's be right with this. See, we want righteousness and genuine equality. Well, when they holler at you the wrong way, then you got something to say. See, well, when you show respect for yourself, you're gonna get respect. See, we all got to show some respect to get respect. We got to show love, and then we're gonna get love. Show hate, you're gonna get hate. Sow hate, you're gonna get hate. Love, not hate, will make the world great. So we need to go ahead and drive forth the message of love. Love, not hate, will make the world great. Love drives out hate. That's the message the freedom fighters been trying to tell us all along. Love, not hate, will make the world great. Let's keep going forth in love. Let's keep driving forth the message in love. It don't matter what month it is. Just be proud to love. Just send forth the message of love. The rainbow always did mean hope and love, so let's go with that. Honey, let people love. Let people be where they at. Let people love who they want to love. We going forth in God. God commands us to love from above, and that's what we gonna do, honey. I look to the hills. I get the messages from God, just like they did back in the day. Just like our ancestors did back in the day. They didn't have no TV. They didn't have no cell phone. They didn't call up so-and-so, see what was going on. It was all about getting away from the evil. So that's what I'm doing here now. And when I'm out, I'm going to tell you something, trying to get peace. The spiritual warfare is all around me, honey. You wouldn't believe how folks try to run me down, how I'm walking across the street. I can't even get across the street. He want to run me down he in such a hurry to get nowhere and get nothing that he want to run me down as I'm trying to cross the street. Get over to my car. But I'm telling you something, this evil out here, honey, just by me just trying to find some peace of mind each and every day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look to the hills. I'm going to look to God. This is a different kind of podcast. This is a very different podcast. This is a podcast from God. God do it different. See, God ain't going to have me sitting up in some studio, in some great big conglomerate somewhere. I need to be outside. I need to be near the mountains, near the trees, near the forest, near all of that, near the birds. See, because the birds send me the messages too. The birds tell me when it's time to record. They tell me different things. I know the spiritual signs because, see, I've been in touch with the spirits. I know that God is on the move. The ancestors are here, and God has showed up and showed out. God has gave us the plan. And here we stand virtually hand in hand. Tell your people to grow. Tell your people, God, it's time. Where you have lost faith, now it's time to sow. God is here for show. And now we know it's time to grow. Let's keep on growing in God. Let's keep on carrying forth the message of love. That's how we're going to drive this evil out of here. Because, see, the earth is on fire. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 already tell you in the Old Testament, it tell you that the earth is on fire. The dead are better off than the living. And we are down here under oppression, under the sun. Oppression leads to depression. Some folks can't take it. I was there. I couldn't take it. I lost the will to live. I'd even lost the will to eat, and then just got back the will to eat, honey. I could go days without eating. That's how I lost so much weight. I can go days without eating. I'm telling you, oppression took me. It truly took me there. I really almost lost it because of spiritual warfare. I was ready to let go. Even though I was growing, I was ready to let go, honey. I had came that close, but I knew that I had to keep holding on, but it was so hard. I knew I had to keep holding on, and the ancestors were holding me virtually. I had nobody else. I was on my own, homeless, by myself, me and my baby. So I know what it's like to have nothing and no one. But see, what we got to do, we got to keep pressing on. See, because God done gave me the breakthrough, and it's some more breakthrough coming on through. I'm going to tell you something. This movement right here is a different movement. This is a movement from God. Everything that I get go into the movement. Everything I own goes into the movement, goes to help the oppressed and to lift the oppressed all around the world. Different skin, one love. That's from God who commands us above. See what good for a man to gain the earth and lose his soul. I don't need nothing from the earth. All I need is this, my daily bread. From God who gives it to me, honey. That's all I need is the Lord. The Lord sees fit for everything. Everything I need, all I got to do is keep growing. And I'm going to keep growing in God each and every day. I'm going to keep sowing the seed, spread the side. I'm going to keep growing love. Watch my harvest grow 42 countries wide, and we growing in God. I got to keep pressing on. It ain't no giving up. Giving up ain't no option. It's not an option. Because see, when I give up, then I die. It's either grow or die. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Giving up is not an option, kings and queens. We are warriors. We are conquerors. We are the keepers of the dream. Yo, we can't give in to the oppression. We can't be failed by the oppression. And we cannot allow the oppression to take our loved ones anymore. You know, I've lost loved ones to the oppression. I'm sure many of you have too. And the oppression will affect you directly or indirectly. You can sit there and say, oh, the oppression don't bother me because I live over here. Honey, that oppression will affect you. You see these mass shootings we having? Have you noticed what's going on in the news? All this evil child abuse, people taking it out on children. You taking it out on kids. Bobby Craven, you taking it out on kids. That's what you do to people. You take it out on somebody's child and break a child for life. And that child got to try to recover from that. Okay, this is spiritual warfare that we dealing with, kings and queens. It's time to be the keepers of the dream. Genuine equality and righteousness. Righteousness when it comes to all. Because I'm going to tell you something. We all going to give an account, honey. We all got to leave here. That's one thing we got to do. We got to leave here. And when we leave here, before we enter into those doors of the kingdom, you are going to give an account. Your name may or may not be on the book already. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. It's time to get right or get left. It's time. It is God's time. I love you. See what's going on in the world. So now let's wise up and rise up. I love you. Let's grow.